Namo Adita Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The fourth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech and the inability to listen to others, I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy and happiness to others and to relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I'm determined to speak truthfully with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I will not spread news that I do not know to be certain, and will not criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord, or that can cause a family or community to break. I'm determined to make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small. For our Dharma lesson, we're reading Abundant, Exalted, Immeasurable by Ajahn Pasanno, and we're continuing in Chapter 4, Introduction to Metta Meditation. In terms of meditation, it's directing attention to the feeling or emotion of kindness and well-wishing, and then finding ways to support and shore that up, to allow it to become stable, suffuse your own being with it, and spread it out. That requires mindfulness and attention, which is one of the reasons why I'm only introducing loving kindness on the afternoon of the second day of teaching. It's important to see that loving kindness has a context of the refuges, precepts, mindfulness, and attention to the body, as well as faith, confidence, and effort. It's necessary to cultivate and develop all the spiritual faculties. A particular skillful and wholesome quality then arises, which you can then draw your attention to while shining it forth. When loving kindness has a stable base, you can allow it to shine more brightly. Then if, for some reason, the feeling fades, you won't say to yourself, oh, I've completely blown it. I came on a metta retreat and I can't keep the metta going at all. That's not really the point. The point is that there's a comprehensive spiritual path to be cultivated. Loving kindness is an opportunity or an option that we can direct attention to and see where it goes. We bring attention to the different faculties of our spiritual cultivation and meditation, and having built that base, we can then recognize that there is an opportunity to home in on a particular mature emotion and allow it to come forward. This is very powerful, useful, and healing. But it's also only one of many aspects of the meditation. It's not a matter of succeeding or failing. It's seeing the opportunity that we have of cultivating the path and then seeing what comes up when we direct attention to loving kindness. We can set our intention to the cultivation of loving kindness and then start to be flooded by memories of something very painful. Perhaps there can be a lot of fear or aversion mixed in. But we can then direct attention to non-aversion. Can I not get hooked into aversion and ill will? Any practice that opens doors into the heart might result in not being sure what you find there, but they're your own doors. It's learning what is behind these doors that is important. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at ease. Namo Adita Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.